It's the 10th of July 2024. You're most welcome to the NILE cast on your West Nile television. Let's dive straight into the stories that have made headlines today. Baraza District local government is set to host the World Population Day national celebrations on the 11th of July 2024 at Aruba Primary School playgrounds under the theme Celebrating the Past, Planning for the Future Towards Meeting the Needs of All, with the chief guest, the President of the Republic of Uganda, His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. Take a look. As the world prepares to annually commemorate the World Population Day globally on the 11th of July, the National Population Council, in collaboration with United Nations Population Fund and Baraza District local government, are set to hold the World Population Day national celebrations at Aruba School playgrounds under the theme Celebrating the Past, Planning for the Future Towards Meeting the Needs of All, with the chief guest, the President of the Republic of Uganda, His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. During the last preparatory meeting held at Baraza District Local Government Council Hall, the different participating stakeholders, together with the technical staff and the West Nile effort for Museveni, converged to discuss the final preparations, challenges and action points for the upcoming celebrations.
This year's World Population Day is being hosted by Baraza District Local Government, and the National Population Council looks forward to a very colorful commemoration where we will be able to dialogue with district leadership, not only at district level, but also in the region. And a number of activities have been earmarked for this commemoration. Some of the activities include outreaches that are being undertaken in the sub-county and also in different villages, including the city, working with partners at national level and also at the district level. Partners have identified outreaches and also types of services they would like to be able to support the community in. Some of these include reproductive health services for youth. They include cancer screening and also information. There is also provision of HIV/AIDS information and services. So we believe that out of this commemoration, Baraza District will benefit a lot. One, the services are being brought closer to the people. We are also getting together to discuss what the population matters are.
Dennis Pakomeza, the UNFPA manager, Arua, in the press briefing stated that as we commemorate the World Population Day, the stakeholders such as parents, cultural and religious leaders should mobilize the youth to take their lives into their own hands.
One of the most successes we have registered, Chairman knows very well that we work together, has been the mobilization of younger people towards all activities. Actually, whatever we do, leave only this activity of the commemoration of World Population Day, we have always made sure that in whatever activities that we are having, we have a very big component of youth mobilization. So the sports and those other activities we have heard about is not merely for entertainment. We have a specific message that we want the younger people to get. All of the mobilization is around the younger people and getting these messages. The other stakeholders in the life of younger people, especially the parents, and the other key stakeholders in the communities, especially religious and cultural leaders, so that we can be able to mobilize younger people and take lives into their hands more seriously, especially when matters to their sexual life and marriages.
The LC5 chairman, Baraza District, Honorable Alfred Okonzi, thanked the National Population Council for choosing Baraza District to host the national celebrations of the World Population Day.
In a very special way, Wanakau, I join you and the rest in thanking the National Population Council in choosing Baraza District as the venue for hosting this year's World Population Day. Can we put our hands together for World Population? National Population Council. Indeed, you acted wisely to choose us, and you can see the composition of members in this meeting from different areas, including the church. That is not supposed to be here. You see church very present. So when you see church present, it means we are going to succeed. We have the West Nile effort from Museveni very, very present here. Not for political reasons, but you see that this day comes to pass. You have the uniformed forces, you have many partners here, many of them I cannot enlist count it the needful to introduce. So that is the nature of West Nile. And that is why I introduced myself as chairman of the United States of Baraza. We work together. So we have a heavy sense of belonging. We are going to make sure that this day is a success. But we need to scrutinize certain things. I don't want speeches that are off topic this day. The speeches there must gear towards World Population Day. We have population issues.
Jawoko Dennis, the Arua Deputy Resident District Commissioner, called upon all the stakeholders to mobilize the public to commemorate the World Population Day national celebrations.
We cannot discuss population without recognizing the effort of this government in restoring peace and security, which has created an enabling environment for people to produce. We celebrate this day. It gives us an opportunity to also plan our food production. We call upon cooperation, especially from other key stakeholders. We therefore want to consider it as a blessing that has come along with your appointment. We cannot take it for granted for choosing us to celebrate this day. I call upon all of us to mobilize, especially the effort for Museveni, Western effort for Museveni. You come and celebrate one of your achievements, because it will not be very possible to produce in a very hostile environment where you may not even have time to convince your partner. So this is an achievement that we credit NRM for.
According to the just released preliminary results for 2024 National Population and Housing Census, the West Nile region registered a significant increase in population as it's home to hosting communities and refugees bordering the two countries of South Sudan and the Democratic Republic of Congo. Arua District local government is set to host the day national celebrations on the 11th of July 2024 at Aruba Primary School playgrounds under the theme Celebrating the Past, Planning for the Future Towards Meeting the Needs of All, with the chief guest, the President of the Republic of Uganda, His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. Okumuringa Christine, for West Nile Television, Nilecast. During the community baraza organized by Mr. Gore Goffin, the resident district commissioner Mokoro District at Laropi County headquarters, it was revealed that the maize grilling mill procured for the people of Laropi under the Development Response to Displacement Impact Project Dr. Dip has been stolen. Okumu Dominic reports more.
The community baraza, which drew the attention of all the key district leaders, which include both the technical and the political wing, is intended to identify gaps in service delivery to the public, be accountable and mitigate ways to improve on service being rendered to the public in all the different sectors across the district. Mr. Gore Goffin, the resident district commissioner Moyo, during the community baraza stressed that the committee members who are charged with the responsibility of running the maize grinding mill on behalf of the public in Laropi cannot claim the machine got lost, yet they were the very people who sold all the Rakshas motorcycles which were procured together with the machine, adding that his office together with the criminal investigation officer Moyo will arrest all the committee members of the project.
I'm going to arrest the whole committee and they will be in court. Committee, so you cannot tell me that the machine is lost if you are the people who sold the Raksa. If you don't tell me where the Raksa is, you are the ones who will go to jail.
Honorable Anyama Williams, the chairman local council 5 Moyo District, gave more details on the machine that has mysteriously gone missing, saying they have launched arrest and many more people will be arrested in connection with the machine.
There were machines bought at 180 million to help the community under livelihoods enhancement so that we come out of poverty. And it was also meant to contribute to value addition and we fetch more income. And through this higher income, the sub-counties can also fetch more local revenue. But we are very disappointed that our people who benefited from this project also turned around and stole this equipment.
Adding that corruption tendencies are very common among the community members and pledged to fight against the vice.
Corruption is not only in public offices. There is too much corruption actually in the community, which is not spoken about. The communities are only lacking opportunity to be corrupt. But once they get opportunity to be corrupt, many of them are corrupt.
Honorable Tiondi Luga David, the chairman local council 3 Laropi Town Council, stressed his disappointment to the district leadership for not informing his office about the project and wondered what his office can do once the people decide to rise up against the committee members who claim the machine is lost.
One of the millers that has come under Dr. Deep to the people in Laropi Town Council is missing. Unfortunately and sadly, this has never been through the discussion of the executives. And as I speak now, the file of this project is not there.
Mrs. Minzira Esther, the market committee chairperson Laropi Main Market, however, blamed the leadership of Laropi Town Council for failing to train the market management committee members on the management of the market and wondered whether the teachers in Laropi are being honest with their age, yet they continue to teach the learners and yet people still keep complaining of bad performance in schools. After the Baraza, the resident district commissioner directed the police to arrest one of the committee members of the maize grinding mill who refused to adhere to the police directive to report for questioning, and 2 other members of the public who are accused of stealing Laropi ferry battery and a car battery belonging to Strabag, the company tamaking the Atiak Omi Road, and are still being detained at Moyo Central Police Station, with a hand for the rest of the committee members still being on. Dominic Anthony Okumu, West Nile TV, Nile Cast.
Moving on to Zombo District, several farmers in the 12 villages from the 4 parishes of Abanga Sub-County, Zombo District, are counting losses after their crops were destroyed by heavy rains. Alfred Jawok reports more.
Several farmers in 12 villages from 4 parishes in Abanga Sub-County, Zombo District are counting losses after their crops were destroyed by heavy rains. The heavy rains that started at around 5 p.m. on Tuesday evening left a huge trail of destruction in the villages of Obayo, Alishudu, Ser, Abibarem, Achana, Pamitogira, Abongo Village, Pakada Trading Center, Alengu, Malara, Uduk, Odarlembe, Nyoka, among others. Openji Terencio, the chairperson LC1, Pakada Trading Center Village, says the heavy downpour destroyed crops like beans, maize, coffee, and cassava that form the staple food for the local people in Alur land.
Ushako oya mapodi ko dembe kakoto mondo ko pay madong wiwasheke nyotire ma yitore munini wangwa o cheke yengire pinyo betimire don kodin le mutimire ni dano don shana wiya bi ko ni wangeongo pekumwa wako governmente unen bangwa.
Meanwhile, Teresa Aqueo, one of the affected farmers, has urged the district to act swiftly and rescue the situation, as residents in the affected villages have nothing to depend on as their crops were destroyed.
Shanu benega magwei pi pay mu binuchi iwa ekodi pay manaka podi zo ya banga epe. Donc pay ene binuchi chui maraj ka wone nyotu ngur wabe kwani ngura kwanya mangoje chobu kwani redengo komlembe eni ekteru ngeti mo bora kesha wabi kwani nedi ko family mo zo pacho zo daru ni nyotirigo.
Peter Ongwech, a farmer in Abanga, says a number of households that depend on agriculture for survival are living in fear of hunger given the magnitude of destruction.
At around 5, it was raining, so this rain caused a lot of destruction, hailstorms. We have coffee, bananas, maize, cassava. We are really calling for support from the government, NGOs, any willing body to come and rescue us, because we have feeding program in the school. Our crops are now all destroyed.
However, Honorable Richard Awekunimungu, Chapaso Local Council 3 Abanga Sub-County, says they have informed Zombo District authorities about the incidents and appeal to them to carry out an assessment for possible intervention. Honorable Awekunimungu urges other non-governmental organizations working in the district to help the affected farmers with relief items for survival.
I'm calling upon the government, more especially the Office of Prime Minister, to come and give support to my people. As you can see there, those are some affected farmers who have come to seek for support from the sub-county. And we as a sub-county, as it is a natural disaster, in a sub-county we don't have the budget for such disaster, because if they don't give, in some months to come, in some years to come, we shall experience a lot of poverty, a lot of poverty, and there will be no school fees for our children. So government should take this into consideration.
Early this year, a devastating rain with a hailstorm also left a trail of destruction in Zeu and Alanga sub-counties, destroying food crops and deroofing permanent and semi-permanent structures. The destruction in Abanga sub-county comes at a time when locals and leaders have been repeatedly calling for increased budget for disaster management. Alfred Jawok, West Nile TV, Nilecast.
Moving on to Moyo District, secondary school teachers in Moyo have been urged to make good use of the knowledge in the lower secondary school curriculum as it continues the assessment and cascade the knowledge to their fellow colleague teachers in the other schools. Okumu Dominic reports more.
It attracted 6 secondary schools within the district, namely Moyo Secondary School, the host, St. Andrews College Moyo, Father Bilbao Secondary School, Moyo Town Day Secondary School, Moyo Star High and Logova Secondary School, with each school sending at least 15 teachers. Mr. Ndahabwa Isaac, the team leader continuous assessment with Uganda National Examination Board UNEB, who was the chief trainer, urged the teachers to put the knowledge they are acquiring from the training into proper use by being able to come up with the items necessary for the continuous assessment so that they will be able to send the right reports to UNEB.
Expect the teachers, when they are done with the training, to leave here with all the skills and knowledge to come up with the items, the continuous assessment items, which they can develop on their own, and even administer them to the learners. They assess them and even send scores to the UNEB.
He, however, noted that as UNEB, they have noted some challenges in the implementation of the new curriculum, which keeps giving hard time to the teachers, but he stressed that as UNEB, they have set a deadline for conducting assessments which has to be followed promptly, calling upon all the stakeholders to come out and ensure that such issues are avoided.
As UNEB, we have set a timeline to enable these teachers to complete the work in the shortest possible period of time, and the teachers are complaining that the time may not be enough. But for us, we are calling upon all the stakeholders to do teamwork such that this work is done.
Mr. Vuchiri Anthony Voni, the head teacher Moyo Secondary School, who doubles as the area supervisor 041 station, said the training is very important for the teachers, therefore they should dedicate their time fully to learn and be able to deliver good results as expected by UNEB.
But this is a very important training because as we teach, we have to assess them. As we teach, we have to assess them. And it should be uniform and nationwide. It shouldn't deviate. So your assessment will be reliable and valid when you follow what will be given to us now.
Mr. Batambuze Emmanuel, a participant and a teacher from Logova Secondary School, said the training will go a long way in helping the teachers identify the continuous assessment items and be able to make and determine the right scores for the learners as expected by UNEB, since many of the teachers are still finding it hard to cope with the new curriculum.
Because many teachers have faced this as a very big challenge to them, especially when it comes to assessing the new curriculum. It has a lot of demands,
and those demands must be fulfilled. But there are a lot of technicalities.
Mrs. Letio Barbara Mavis, another participant from St. Andrew's College, said they have been faced with the challenge of continuous assessment of learners, since the assessment is to be on daily basis, and also coming up with the set items for the continuous assessment, but she is optimistic that they will be able to overcome these challenges.
We realize that our learners, we need to keep assessing them each time we enter into a class. Before you finish a lesson, you must know that at the end of this lesson, my students should be able to learn a certain skill. Maybe the skill of speaking, listening, writing, reading, or grammatical aspect. Now, if your child is able to do this, then you can. And then another challenge we face is creating or developing a set item. Activity of integration alone needs you to plan very well.
Currently, the Ministry of Education and Sports, through the new Curriculum Development Center, is implementing the new lower secondary curriculum, which is competence-based, something which requires continuous assessment of the learners by the teachers. However, this has never gone well with some teachers who are used to the old curriculum and continue to face challenges in the implementation of the new curriculum. It's upon this background that the Uganda National Examinations Board (UNEB) has taken it upon itself to build the capacity of the teachers across the country so that they are in line with the UNEB standard. Dominic Anthony Okumu, West Nile TV, Nile Cast.
My name is Orak Benson Pastore, West Nile Television, and the program is Nile Cast. But what is coming next is what is happening in the world of sports. And of course, so many things continue to transpire in the world of sports. Others have already happened. I can confirm to you, yesterday there was a very huge encounter between Spain and France. How it ended, just to keep it there. And transfer is also booming, and Argentina, I can confirm to you, they're already through to the finals of Copa America. Let's start with what is happening within the country, that's Uganda. Of course, with the transfer, I can confirm to you, Titus Sematimba has completed his move from the team of URA to Airtel Citara, and he has signed 1-year contract with Ankole Lions. That is the latest coming from that side of Airtel Citara. And also still in Ugandan transfer, I can also confirm to you, Maroons, they have already confirmed the signature of Ibrahim Dada Juma from the team of URA. That's on a free transfer, and he has signed 2 years contract. And Titus Sematimba actually joined from the team of Wakiso Giants. I apologize for that, not from URA. The player who has joined from URA is actually Ibrahim Dada, joining the team of Maroons. Let's leave that one there. And we talk about the ongoing European Championship. We only left with one encounter in the semi-finals of the European Championship. It will be happen tonight between Netherlands and the team of England to see which team, of course, will be facing Spain in Sunday's final. Because Spain, for them yesterday, they had to surpass France by beating them by 2-1. They had to come from a goal down to see that they went past the team of France from goals scored by Lamine Yamal, the teenager who plays for Barcelona, and also Dan Olmo, who plays in German Bundesliga for the team of RB Leipzig. That means Spain, comfortable. They are waiting for their opponent in the final to be played on Sunday, 14th of this particular month, and the year still remains 2024. Let's leave that one there, and we talk about Copa America. One game was also played in the semifinals of the Copa America. It was between Argentina and Canada, Canada, where we saw Lionel Messi and also Julian Alvarez, who plays for Manchester City, scoring the both goals for the team of Argentina to see that the defending champions also book a place in the finals. The game was played in the wee hours of the morning. Then the other semi-final match is tomorrow, where you will be expecting a game between Uruguay and Colombia. Let's wait and see which team will be joining Argentina in the finals of Copa America. Let's leave that one there, and we talk about some of the breaking stories here, mostly in the world of transfer. I can also confirm to you, Aston Villa, they have already confirmed the departure of Felipe Coutinho to the team of to Vasco da Gama, a team that plays in Brazil, Brasileiro, as you can say, Brazil Serie A, and that is his boyhood club, because that's where he started his career before moving to Inter Milan, joining the team of Liverpool from Inter Milan, till he has to go to Barcelona, going to Bayern Munich on loan, coming back to Catalonian-based club, till he was signed by Aston Villa way back in 2022. His move to Vasco da Gama is on loan, not on a permanent deal. He was signed by ex-Liverpool midfielder Steven Gerrard. And also, Donny van der Beek has confirmed his departure from the team of Manchester United. He joined Manchester United way back in 2020 from Ajax Amsterdam, and coming to Manchester United, he had not been having that playing time, mostly spending most of the seasons on loan at Everton. Wolfsburg now will be joining a team that plays in Spanish Primera Division called Girona. Leaving that one there, let's finalize everything with what is happening in the world of gossips. I mean, transfer rumors. Chelsea, they have already opened talks with the Borussia Dortmund attacker Karim Adeyemi, 22 years of age. Meanwhile, Manchester United, they have already agreed a deal with Bayern Munich over the signature of Netherlands defender Matthias de Ligt. And we are waiting to see if that deal will yield fruit for both Manchester United and also for the player himself. And also Juventus, the Bianconeri's old lady, still remain interested in the signature of Jadon Sancho from the team of Manchester United. Right now, so many teams are interested in the signature of Nico Williams from the team of Athletic Bilbao. And Athletic Bilbao, they have set his release clause to be at 55 to 58 million pounds. And the teams that are interested in his signature: Barcelona, Liverpool, Chelsea, Manchester United, and lastly, Bayern Munich. And let's finalize everything with what is happening at Goodson Park in relation to Theatre of Dreams. And Dominic Calvert-Lewin has rejected contract renewal, new contract at the team of Everton. This one has just come because Manchester United has shown interest in his signature, and that one makes us to close the chapter as far as today's NILE Sports News is concerned. And it has been me, Benson Pastore. Let's link up again tomorrow.
Thank you, Ralph Benson Pastore, for giving us that sports news and that sports highlight under the NILE Sports News on Yon West Nile Television. That marks the end of the NILE on Yon West Nile Television. Thank you, viewers, for always taking the time